Fuck's sake. More bullshit from crap, whatever you want to call it, CNN. We are only just beginning to learn how BS19 affects the brain. Okay. One of the more puzzling aspects of the novel story, whatever you want to call it, coronavirus, is just how many organ systems are impacted through the course of the disease. We've heard about the heart, lungs, and respiratory symptoms, but our growing mystery is it impacts on the nervous system. A report in April suggested more than a third of 214 BS cases patients studied experienced neurological complications ranging from loss of smell to stroke. Well, probably because it's something else. Maybe because it's actually a stroke, or, it's not COVID, it's actually just they've had a stroke. But no, let's blame COVID for the stroke. The virus can lead to neurological complications like delirium, brain inflammation, stroke, and nerve damage. Okay, so it's not like that already happened before all this actually happened. People were getting brain inflammation, strokes, and nerve damage way before the COVID actually happened. But no, let's just blame COVID for it. That's what they've done. In a University College London study published earlier this month, 10 out of 43 patients had temporary brain dysfunction and delirium, while 12 had brain inflammation, 8 had strokes, and 8 had nerve damage. So you see, every one of these things that already exist, they're blaming on COVID, and that is what they're using to keep the cases up and to keep the deaths up. I mean, it's all a crap load of rubbish anyway. There is no COVID-19. There is no COVID-19. It doesn't exist. I generally do 100% believe it does not exist. And we need to look at germ theory as well, because a virus cannot spread from human to human. Coronavirus is inside us. Another paper published last month in the Lancet Physiatry looked at 153 patients in the UK and found even those younger than 60, which have psychosis, depression, or strokes. How this virus damages the brain and nerves still isn't totally clear. But as two physicians dedicated to study of the nervous system, we wanted to find some answers. So a fake bug damages the brain and the nerves. A bug, a virus, something that you get ill from, that people got ill from in the past, somehow manages to damage the brain and the nervous system. From someone eating a bat in China. Where's the sense in that? Does that make any sense to anyone? Most certainly doesn't make any sense to me. So we've got a doctor here. Has been a practicing neurosurgeon for the last 20 years and has always been amazed at the remarkable ways the brain protected by the body. A hard shell of bone, a bath of a fluid, and a blood-brain barrier which creates checkpoints before checkpoints. Checkpoints. It's what they're using a lot in the lockdowns, wasn't it? Checkpoints. Before certain molecules are even allowed to enter. It is our most important organ and more impervious than most, and yet the virus is still able to sneak into the central nervous system. Oh, it sneaks. The word sneaks into the central nervous system. They just make this bullshit up as they go along, don't they? How can no one see this? Load of crap. Absolute rubbish. Just to, coronavirus affects the brain, or people are going to be scared, even more scared of this now. It's going to be like, oh no, I'm not going to wear masks in shops now. All the sheep are going to be like, oh no, I'm going to have to wear it on the streets because I don't want to get coronavirus because it's going to affect my brain. Fucking hell. Seriously? Oh my god. Among the most common neurological symptoms are loss of smell, taste, which could be the first clues that someone has COVID BS-19. Other possible symptoms include headaches, which everyone gets anyway. Everyone always had headaches. I get headaches. I've also had dizziness. Do I have coronavirus if I have them? No. COVID-19? No. Loss of consciousness. I've also had loss of consciousness in the past. Weakness, seizures. I haven't had that. Paralysis. I haven't had that, but people have had that a lot. Seizures, people have always had. I mean, a virus causing seizures? Really? I don't know. They're just making it up as they go along to bring fear into people. That's what they do. Strokes and more. We know the virus spreads through particles, which is a load of crap. No, it doesn't. If you look at germ theory, the air, so it first enters the body through the nose and the mouth. Again, germ theory. We all have coronavirus inside us. We become ill and get release the toxins inside us that need to be released from our body, which we have toxins inside us. Look at germ theory. When this happens, it is possible the virus potentially crosses the cribriform plate, the bone at the top of the nose, to reach the... Yeah, it's just... Okay, yeah, they're getting scientific here, but it's just, they're making this up. This COVID-19 does not exist. Until proven that it actually is there, it does not exist. There is no COVID-19. The same symptoms that you have for COVID-19, the main symptoms, are the same that you have for the average flu, for the normal flu. It's the exact same symptoms. So they have basically used everyone, put everyone down as COVID-19 that just has the ordinary flu. That's what they've done. And then they've bullshitted their way through it, adding more side effects to it. So like people in old age homes, people that are dying naturally from old age or from other cancers have COVID-19 and they're blaming COVID-19 on that. It's a load of rubbish. I've spoken to someone in a shop, my local shop. He knows people that have died from COVID-19 that didn't have COVID-19. He knows they didn't have COVID-19. They're putting every death as COVID-19. It's unbelievable. Honestly. How people fall for this, I don't know. Thanks, guys, and I'll look forward to making the next video.